I'm back. Wait. Happy New Year. We got a new year coming about, and we are back with another video for you right away in 2025. We are doing a team talk, and what a better way to start 2025 but to build the ultimate outboard. What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah.
Why not? 2025, we're going to build the ultimate outboard from what we saw in 2024. We're taking the best of every outboard, and we're going to build a hybrid, I don't know what you want to call this thing, but we figured anybody that's been watching and they've asked a lot of questions about who's got the best this, who's got the best that on their outboards, why not just build the damn thing? Why not just start from the bottom and work our way up? And that's what we're gonna do. I got the list right here. You ready, Jordan?
Yep.
Team talk coming at you right now. Here we go. Wait, do we got merch? We got anything new merch? We got anything merch?
We've always got merch. Nothing new.
You think we could build this outboard?
That's a really good idea.
Because we do an outline of an outboard and you could be like, Suzuki, Yamaha, Mercury.
Yeah, we can work on that.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be a good tee. The ultimate outboard is built. That's gonna be good. All right, here we go. Let's start at the bottom. The gear case housing. The housing itself we're talking about, people, not the guts. We're talking about just the housing. Water intake is included in this. So how it takes on water, overheating, we're utilizing that also. And then we're using all the brands. We're using Mercury, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Honda is what we're using. No Taihatsu. I mean, we could have given Taihatsu a little ting or tang, but it ain't gonna work. But that's what we're going with. We're using those brands. So, in what we're talking about in the housing is just what I said. So you take all the guts out, you take everything out. The only thing we're using is the quality of the housing and how it intakes water and overheating things. So we've had tons of Mercury's overheat. I don't know, you guys around the world, down south or out east, out west, or Africa, or wherever the hell you are, you may not have weed problems like we have. We have weeds. I mean, we have weeds that like you can walk across, all right? So I base it off of what flow, how overheats, are we able to drive through that shit? Are we able to get on plane and that and go, not get set down? So I went with Suzuki. Suzuki's housing is strong, it does not bend. It takes a blunt hit, it takes a concrete wall to knock the skag off. So I went with Suzuki because of that, and they don't overheat. You can literally run them right through the mat patches. So that's what we went with, Suzuki. Prop shafts, so we're coming back. The prop shaft itself, I went with a Mercury prop shaft. People are probably shocked that I went with a Mercury prop shaft, but I still to this day like the way Mercury does that big prop shaft. I like how they use their hub system. I like all that goes on with that stuff. The hardware, the prop hardware, Mercury, I think still wins that battle. Gears, I'm going with Suzuki gears. To this day right now, I've only seen one set of gears that have been bad, and that was after 5 prop shafts in it, and it broke a fucking shift pin in the front, and the ball went inside and got inside the gears, and there was a bunch of mess. So to this day, that is all I've seen. On every other brand, I've seen multiple gear problems. We are doing the big horsepower here too. This is not a small motor, this is 250. So that's what you gotta keep that in mind. I should have told you that at the beginning. But it's 250. Propping, Mercury. Mercury wins on propping. So are you having a tally over here? Is there it's right over here. Yeah. Oh, good, that's great. So here's your tally, just watch the tally. The propping is Mercury. Mercury makes great props. So I've said that time and time again. Exhaust housing. Now when I say exhaust housing, I'm just saying the jug, people. It's just a fucking aluminum, big old, smoker. So exhaust housing, I went everybody gets a hit because they're all damn same. I mean, they're all just casted aluminum, boom, boom. Now, if Evinrude was in on this, which they're not, because they're no longer with us. That's why we have all this old Evinrude shit. I mean, you get to live back when they were good. Evinrude wouldn't have made this list because they physically cracked their exhaust housings, which was a good time for the fix and the E-Techs. Midsection, now we're talking midsection. And when I was saying that, we are talking about the shit that's breaking, is what we're talking about. Everybody. The reason the leash's sales are so high. The reason that. And I'm going to shock you here, but we are dropping the Mercury R in that location. The R motor, Mercury 250R motor, its midsection, its hanger brackets is beefy as shit. I don't know to this day that I've ever heard of a midsection problem with one. If you have, comment so people can see that. But them midsections are built, and they're built to run hard, they're built for the ocean, they're built to go fast, so that's why I'm doing it. If we were not using the R, if I wasn't gonna say the R, I would put Suzuki in there, because I've had 0 Suzuki midsection problems. No breakage, no flippy and boaty, No trying to eat the fucking co-angler, no killings, no fucking surgeries, none of that. Hospitalizations from the Suzuki. We've seen Yamaha breakage, and we all know about how Mercury had gone on that. But the R itself is really, 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 really beefy. It's a good system. Trim unit. You ready? Honda. Honda gets the trim unit. Everybody's like, what the fuck, Honda? No, I'm serious here, guys. Honda's trim units, I've seen one problem, I think, maybe two. I've seen some more issues with Yamaha. Yamaha had the mushrooming tramp stamp, mushroom stamp fucking on the trim rams that would just go bad. Mercury, we've had multiple. Mercury just pisses me off with that screw pin, with the set pin. That just pisses me off. That's all part of it because it has to do with the trim. So that's where they fail. Suzuki, we have seen a couple leaks, and we have replaced a couple trim motors. Not much, but just a couple. So Honda gets the win on that. Honda gets the win. Oil system. Suzuki's oil system. Suzuki gets the oil system nod. We were debating it, but when it came down to volume, Suzuki's volume is pretty high, and they're running a lot of oil, and we don't have, and they monitor really well too. It's just, I took that Mercury one apart, and I was very disappointed with how it looked and how it was built. I've had multiple Yamahas apart to clean screens because of sludging and stuff like that. In the 4-stroke, the early 4-stroke without the 250, we were burning up the gear. They were burning up gears in those, so I'm going with the Suzuki one. The fuel system. The fuel system now is, we're just saying incompletion with like the injectors, the pump, the hosing, the filtering, all that stuff, and Yamaha gets that. And people are probably like, well, I don't like where Mercury puts theirs underwater to begin with. I'm not a fan of that. Number two, Suzuki's is decent, but I've had issues with hose routing and how some hoses are, sometimes I have to literally have to reroute the main hose that comes in because it gets in there and gets pinched after you start hooking shit up. So Suzuki or Yamaha gets the win on the fuel system. Electrical system. Now, we debated quite a long time on this. I've had zero problems with Yamaha and Suzuki. I've had multiple problems with some Mercury stuff, and this electrical system does include the alternator, starter, ignition, wiring, routing, loom, all that shit. How it's routed, where it's located. We basically, I couldn't give you a guarantee this is the best. So Yamaha and Suzuki definitely are like neck and neck on that. Air intake system, I'm going with Yamaha. Yamaha's, it works. It works. We've had multiple problems with the Mercuries sucking in the insulator that goes thunk down the hole, and plenum gets stuck open. People start engine and yeah, that thing. We've had multiple of those. We've had a couple second stage stuff with Suzuki filtering, air filtering system. So I've had zero problems with the intake system on the Yamaha, so that's why they got it. Cowling, now we're talking upper and lower cowlings, removal, and how it works. And the 250 SS Stealth, the new one, is light, it's easy to take off. The side cowlings come off easy, and there's no, with the Yamaha SHO, you gotta undo the stupid stuff and the Allens, and sometimes they try to do it themselves to take it apart, change the oil, and it's just a yuck mess, and they cross thread shit. Suzuki literally has it down, I would say, to a science with the top cowling, and then the small half cowlings come off on the lower to make that super easy to use. So I'm going with Suzuki on that. Rigging is Yamaha. Yamaha gets the nod for me on rigging. Every time I seem to rig a Yamaha 250 SHO, it's clean, it goes well, it goes together good. I don't have to run wires all the way to the back of the engine to plug it in, and I certainly don't have to deal with a fucking grommet that always wants to fall apart. So Yamaha gets that nod. And the overall appearance is our final one on this, guys. The overall appearance is a debatable thing that I guess it's kind of preference. And this stuff that I listed was from what we're seeing, what we're getting in 2024, what we're seeing the most of failures and success. The appearance thing is more just like a preference thing. I have a preference on what my favorite looking outboard is. We're leaving that up to you to comment. Definitely comment on this. Comment on the brand that you feel looks the best out of 2024, not 2025, obviously. Out of 2024, which brand you feel looks the best. Sitting on the back of the transom and in the water, its appearance in general, how you like the way it looks, not sound. Don't give me the sound shit. Just the appearance of it floating and sitting and on the trailer. I want to know your appearance, your guess on, or your thoughts on the appearance of the outboard. For me, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Maybe I'll tell you in the next video. We want you guys to comment and load that thing up. So that's it. I don't even know what the hell the total is. So do you have the total, Jordan?
I don't know if there's any winners or losers.
You don't?
Really.
Okay, that's good. There's no winners or losers in this. It's 2025.
Yeah.
Everything's equal. It's a happy America. Ding, 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 ding. No, it's not happy America. No. So you can be a judge. We want you to comment. We want you to talk about it. We want everybody to say, well, he said the Mercury prop shaft. I've had problems with my Mercury prop shaft. Great. That's what we want to hear. That's okay. We love it. Basically, we're just going off of what we've seen, and we built the ultimate outboard, and I think we should build a damn t-shirt that says it. I think it'll be cool as shit. Get an outboard, get the prop shaft hanging off, prop laying on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Mercury, Suzuki, and then you can have your ultimate outboard tee. Jordan, you got anything for me? How was your new year? What about that flywheel?
Yeah.
Hasn't moved. Oh, it did move. Moved one turn. Update on the flywheel not coming off from last week's video. It's still on. I have made probably one full turn of pressure to it, so it has moved. It's creeping. It's going. I'm waiting for the day I come back. It's literally in the fucking ceiling. It blows off of there and toonk, it's stuck in the ceiling. But I did check it yesterday. I did get another little on it, so I made probably almost one revolution of pulling the damn thing up. So yes, we're gaining on it. It's gonna pop off sooner or later. It's still sitting over there all by itself. It's literally by itself. There's nothing around it because we don't want it to hit anything if it comes off when we're not here. So yeah, it's literally fucking stuck. It's stuck on there. That's great. I hope everybody had a great 2024. I hope you're excited for 2025. I know we are. We're excited to get going and get shit rocking and getting more videos out and doing what we do, new merch, new whatever. If you got anything to comment about 2024, you can comment here. Why not? Tell me how your fishing season was, your boating season. Tell me if you had any problems. This is the video to do it. Explain what you had going on. Comment on this video for sure. Definitely get some comments in. Like it, share it, send it to more people. We are climbing still. It is amazing that I sit here and at the end of 2020, I don't know where we started in 2024 and how we ended. It has to be better than where we were. That's for sure, because our numbers went through the roof. And we do all this because of you organically. Like I've said it probably 50 times that we do not pay for ads, and we do not, I mean, literally, it's insane the amount of collaboration opportunities we have, and we turn them all down. We literally turn them all down. If you don't believe me, we're gonna do a day in the life of Andy. I think Jordan had mentioned there's a lot of people that want a day in the life of Andy. Like from the moment I wake up to the day my day is over, you will literally see the amount of fucking emails, the amount of phone calls, the amount of instant messages, the amount of Andy being here, being over there, doing this, doing that, taking care of this. You will literally be able to see it. But it is crazy. And could we take some of these collabs? Probably, and it would help fund this whole deal. But at the end of the day, we are not going to try to be in any way, shape, or form assisting my opinion by them giving me shit. It's not ever gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I mean, we would do a bootleg collaboration, or we would do something like that because it has no effect on the marine industry. But I think there's 300 lithium battery companies in the fucking world, and they've all sent me an email about collaborating and want me to have options to sell their shit. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't do that for this. I do this. If you want to send me a battery and it's a piece of shit, and I say it's a piece of shit, I mean, are you gonna try to bash me? Probably, but you sent it to me, and I mean, then as soon as you start talking about that, they cancel. But there's, like I said, there's some companies out there in the marine industry that are legit, and they really appreciate what we do, and they utilize our information, our feedback, how they should. They take it back to R&D, and they do a lot of repair stuff, and they fix it, or they send it to us and we like it. And there's not a lot of those companies that are, let's say, have the balls to do that. But there is some out there that are not scared to send us their stuff and look at it, tell me what you think, tell me a piece of shit, tell me what I need to fix, la-di-da-di-da. It's just, it's really nice to know that there is some companies out there that are pushing to be better every year. All right, that's it. Comment, subscribe, click notification bell to witness the madness that I hope everybody in 2025 10x's this shit, maybe 100x. That'd be great. We get to 100,000 this year. That'd be so fucking cool. That would be so fucking cool. 100,000 subs, bunch of you guys and gals and people, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles, kids, nephew. I don't give a fuck who it is. Just get yourself subscribed. Get over to the channel. Share the hell out of it. Make this 2025 the biggest year for Team Marine YouTube channel. Make it the biggest thing out there in the marine industry. Why? Because we do it for you and you only. As always, comment, subscribe, click notification bell to witness the madness that I hope everybody this year is soon to say. Speed, money, no brakes. I'm out, Jordan's out. Thank you for 2024. See ya!